Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We will also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 56 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days out of the year, and every single one of those days will be outside, bearing the elements. I also challenged myself to run 1,250 miles this year. Last year in 2020 was my first full year of running ever, and within that year I was able to run 1,000 miles, and I was able to run my first unofficially timed marathon and clocked in around 5 hours and 30 minutes. So this will be a big step up for me this year. I really wanted, now that I have a threshold of 1,000 miles, I wanted to add at least 25% to that. I might go over the 1,250, but that is at least my goal for the year. To run every single day clearly is another one of my goals. I think last year I was able to run 176 days around there for the year total. So it's going to be a big step up for me this year, but it's a challenge I think I'll be able to do even with the circumstances that I'm going to be having to face. I'm going to be having my first child come here late next month. So that'll be an obstacle I'm going to have to try to work around by being able to run every single day. I also signed up for my first ever 50K this year in June. It is a trail race, so there's a lot more elevation. So a lot of my training, building up to this race in June, I'm going to have to start really getting some hill work in. And I also signed up for the Detroit Free Press Marathon, which I did last year, but they canceled, so I ran my own. That's where I got the unofficial time of 5 hours and 30 minutes. I would like to run that 50K trail race within 5 hours and 30 minutes. And my goal is to also run the actual marathon this year and hopefully, break 4 hours. I don't want to go over 4 hours. I'd like to try to get 4 hours. I think to qualify for the Boston, you have to hit 3, but this is my second, technically be my third marathon after the 50K, but I don't want to try to go 2 balls out on it. I want to just keep a good steady pace and try to get to under 4 hours, and then continuously every year to try to make my time better and better. But that being said, for my yearly mileage, after today's run, I did run today. I did a short run. My legs felt really heavy. I was kind of really tired. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm actually redoing my upstairs bathroom. Me and my buddy demolished it last night, stayed up super late, and then I got up super early because we got to get back at it today. So I wanted to make sure I got up early enough in order to still be able to run, get this episode done, and then get right back to work and start working on that bathroom. That being said, for the year, I am at 225.7 miles. So that means I have 1,024.2 to go. And that seems like a lot, but yet we have, I broke through this month. I kind of busted right through it. We're on a really good pace. I think overall it says I'm 33 miles ahead of my plan. So I have 33 miles I can give or take, throughout the rest of the year. But the goal is to run every single day. So, other than that, let's talk about monthly miles. So for the month, I decided to do 100-mile challenges every single month, and then for every month, do a different fundraiser for different causes every month. Last month, for January, we did the American Cancer Society, and we raised $380. For the month of February, we are doing the Detroit Black Community Food Security Network, and so far we've only raised $40, so all donations would be, very well appreciated. You can find this fundraiser on my personal Facebook page. I post it to my stories. The link's right there. You just click on donate. All donations go directly to this fundraiser. Nothing goes to Facebook. Nothing goes to me. That's a really cool aspect that no percentage goes to Facebook. So whatever you donate will go directly to this fundraiser. I know times are tough, so if you can't afford to donate a lot, and if you only can donate a little, that anything is appreciated. But if you can't donate at all, at least share this fundraiser so other people may be able to see it, and maybe someone who has the money that can afford it will be able to donate. Just to give you a little touch up on what the Detroit Black Community Food Security Network do. They work to build self-reliance and food security and justice in Detroit's Black community. And they do that by influencing public policy, engaging in urban agriculture, promoting healthy eating, encouraging cooperative buying, and directing youth towards careers in food-related fields. This podcast being a health podcast, I think this was a perfect fundraiser for the month of February, especially being Black History Month. We can help out the Black community. It's a local fundraiser for me. I'm from the Metro Detroit area, so I'd be helping out people around here. And since this is a healthy podcast, not just about exercising, but it is about trying to get a better diet. This is something about eating healthier foods as well, and trying to get the neighborhoods that don't have access to those foods to try to help them out so they can have healthy eating as well. So for that, the 100-mile challenge for February, I did my part. I donated money, and I am currently at 119.3 miles for the month. So I surpassed 100 miles, got that done, donated my money, just trying to get as much donations as I can from people. So if you can donate, please shoot us a donation. Other than that, let's get right into the weekly mileage. We're doing weekly mileage this month and talking about it a little bit because I challenged myself at the beginning of the month on February 2nd, which was episode 33, day 33. I challenged myself to the God Bod Challenge, and what that is doing 33 push-ups for 33 push-ups and 33 sit-ups for 33 days straight every single day while maintaining 33 miles per week throughout that time frame. So I'll be running for 35 days. That'd be 5 weeks. Each of those weeks will be 33 miles within the mileage for the end of the week, and every single day I'll be doing push-ups and sit-ups. I did not do my push-ups and sit-ups for today. Today is day 24 of push-ups and sit-ups. I will be doing them after this episode and attaching it to the end of the video. If you want to see them, you have to watch the YouTube. I will not add it to the audio podcast. So I'll get my push-ups and sit-ups done for today, day 24 of the God Bod Challenge. So we're right on the home stretch now. And the first 3 weeks, I did the 33 miles. This is week 4, and then I got one more week after that. So for week 4, I am at 19.2 miles for the week, and I have 13.7 left to go this week. I got tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to break that up maybe evenly. I maybe do 3 tomorrow and then do 2 5s. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But only got 13.7 left this week, and then we're on to the last final week of the God Bod Challenge. So that's pretty much it of catching up on all of the mileages, the challenges, and all that stuff. Let's get into today's episode, which is episode 56, day 56. And I want to talk about something that I was avoiding for the last few days, and I had to just own up and do it to get what I needed to get done. And sometimes it's a little shot at your ego or whatever the case may be. But I think this is a good thing to talk about, especially today. Not that it's a special day or anything, but it's something that happened, that's currently happening, and I want to talk about it. So for the theme for today's episode, we are going to theme it episode 56, help. Help. We all need help sometimes. No matter what the case may be, you may find yourself in a sticky situation where you have to ask for help. And, like I said, sometimes it's ego, sometimes it's embarrassment, sometimes it's, you're just scared. But sometimes we don't, I know at least myself, and I think we're all guilty of it in certain situations, we try to avoid asking for help. We try to be the strongest versions of ourselves and try to, be a Superman in our own lives. And I'm talking about this today because, like I said at the beginning of the episode, we decided to redo the upstairs bathroom. We are having a virtual baby shower, but we're having a couple relatives, over for the actual baby shower. I think we might have 5 or 6 people in the house, but some people, I think Rachel's aunts and stuff haven't, really been to our house. So we wanted to have a nice working bathroom. Our toilet kind of started taking the poop on us, no pun intended. So we needed to get a new toilet and do all this. And as I'm getting ready to fix just the two things that needed to kind of be fixed for the guests, I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to do this, we might as well just redo the whole bathroom. So then I got on this big kick and I started peeling up tiles on the floor. And me and Rachel we're going to just do the whole bathroom. And I started this on Sunday. So I had, 6 days basically to finish a bathroom. And by the time Wednesday came and I'm still working on the tile floor with the wrong tools, it goes to show you that sometimes you got to just own up and ask for help. So I actually called my best friend, Eric, and he's really good with a lot of construction, a lot of woodwork, and a lot of just, redoing things, remodeling. And I knew he has lots of tools, stuff that I didn't have. I wasn't even using the right tools trying to chip up the tile. So I just had to own it up and had to call and ask for help. I'm like, dude, I don't know what your schedule is, but if you can you please help me? He had yesterday and today off. So he came over yesterday. We busted up the whole entire bathroom. Now it's just, the toilet's gone, the sink's gone, all the tiles gone. The bathtub's still there. We're going to keep that, but we're redoing the floor. We're redoing some of the walls. We got this whole concept now going that we're going to be try to get most of it done today. That's why I try to get up early enough to do my run and get this episode in. So we're going to try to get most of the floor, the toilet, and some of that working stuff done today. And then, yesterday we got everything demolished and we're trying to get everything working today. I think we might not be able to get some of the wall, the complete wall up, but just the wall where the toilet and all the stuff's going. We're going to get it up enough so it's a functional bathroom for Saturday. But the whole point of this episode is not just to talk about my bathroom, but it is to talk about owning up when you realize you need help instead of trying to avoid it. Just ask for help. I know sometimes it's hard. For me, it wasn't even, it was kind of an ego thing. I wanted to be able to just do the bathroom myself. And once I started, I was like, I got to this frustration where it's like, I just need to get this done. And I know I can do it. And I wanted to be, like I said, it's a kind of a Superman thing where it's like, I should be able to do this. I should be able to do this, I know Eric, my buddy Eric, he does a lot of his work, with little to no help. So it's like, I want to be a competent person. I want to make sure that I can get things done without always having to ask for help. But sometimes when you're in over your head, you have to ask for help. And I got to that point where I realized I was in over my head and I couldn't let, my ego or my embarrassment or, one of the big things about me and Eric is, I feel bad because it's a lot of the times I talk to him or, hang out with him or see him, it's always me asking for some kind of help. And I don't want that to be the only thing of our relationship. So that's kind of another reason why I really didn't want to try to ask him, because I just feel like, it's like, hey man, I got to go to Lowe's and pick something up. Can I use your truck because it won't fit in my car? Or, hey, I'm redoing this. Can you help me do this? So I felt bad always just asking him to help me all the time. So it's like I wanted to be able to do something myself. I did do my bathroom basement and closet, and I've been doing the basement all by myself, and I'm proud of that. But I figured I could do it upstairs, but realized I was over my head. I had to own up to it, and I had to ask for help. So I want to talk about that because, again, I think we all avoid help, especially useful help. Help that's warranted and that people are willing to give you and want to give you. We avoid that because of our embarrassment or our ego, or we've maybe asked for help too much where where we feel bad. So I think we need to be able to have that awareness and realize when to ask for help. I think he might have had a couple more days off, but I waited until yesterday to ask him for help, or he may have been able to help me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we could have got the whole entire bathroom finished, but I procrastinated because I was too, proud of myself and wanted to make sure that I would be able to do something, that I was too ashamed to ask for help when I knew I needed it. So the whole moral of this episode today is just to know, recognize, and to actually ask for help when you need it. And let's kind of just do a little, quick tour. My living room is a mess, so I apologize because we have a lot of baby gifts and stuff that are coming in from the shower. But we'll just do a little bathroom tour here real quick. So there used to be a wall behind me here. This is my chimney. You can see. You got this wall back here, we got that demolished. Used to be a toilet over here. Let's do a little flip around. There's the shower. Yeah, here's a wall. There's a sink's gonna go here. Toilet's gonna go there. I'm not really sure where that plumbing goes, but hey. Lights are gonna go up here, vanity here. I think we're gonna leave this exposed. A little dust in here, excuse me. But the point is I would have never gotten this far without just owning up and asking for the help that I needed. So this floor, we finally got it all up. There was tiles all over this floor. I got maybe from here, I got a random amount, but or a random pattern, but I probably got the amount out probably from where it starts to like maybe right here. That's probably all I got, and then Eric came over and just got all the rest of it just within like 10 minutes. It took me 3 days to get maybe a quarter of the way in, and it took him 10 minutes to just demolish everything else with the right tools. So I'm glad I asked for help. I'm glad I got out of my my own head and just realized, hey, I need to ask for help. I got to own up that maybe I'm not the best person to be trying to do this alone. So for your daily discipline for today, day 56, February 25th, ask for help. Realize in your life, maybe you're overwhelmed, maybe you got too much on your plate. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And if maybe you don't have anyone in your life that you can ask for help, maybe that is a good sign right there that you not necessarily need to reevaluate your friends. Maybe, something happened where a lot of your friends passed away, or, if you're older or whatever the case may be. But you should always have, someone that's close enough to you. Maybe they're not the smartest person, but they can at least be an extra set of hands. So try to find someone that you can ask for help if you don't have someone for help. It's always good to have a community of friends that are reliable, that you can always count on. I know not all of your friends are going to be able to do that, but you should always have someone close to you who you can count on to be there for you, and that for me is my best friend. So don't be ashamed, again, like I said, to ask people for help. You're going to learn stuff along the way. There's so many things that I learned from him just coming over here and helping me last night that I was, like I said, just the tools in general. I went to Lowe's, didn't ask anyone there for what tools I needed. I just went and looked to the tile aisle and looked at tools. It said scraper tools, and bought certain stuff, and I got the wrong tools to pull up tile. And all it took was me to ask help from my friend for him to come over, teach me a lesson, teach me the right tools, teach me certain ways to do things that I didn't know. And it all just started from me owning up and asking for help. So for your daily discipline, don't be ashamed to ask for help in the situations in your life when you need it. So today, whatever it is you need help with doing, ask someone. Try to reach out and get someone to help you. Other than that, though, guys, today was a beautiful day out there today. If you can, get out there, go outside, get out there, enjoy some sunlight, get some free vitamin D. But other than that, today is, like I said, episode 56, day 56, February 25th, 2021. I really want to thank you guys so much for following along and listening to the Defining Discipline podcast. If you can, please give the podcast a like, a subscribe, and a share on our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube, and the podcast streaming platforms. If you know anyone that might need some inspiration, some daily inspiration, or whatever the case may be, send them this podcast way, or send them the podcast, send them our way. Let them maybe listen along to some daily inspiration from me. just some average guy that is trying to turn his life around. They could follow the journey as you are. So, again, guys, thank you so much for listening to episode 56 of the Daily Discipline Podcast. I am your host, Scott. Make sure you guys stay disciplined. I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys go out there and ask for help today. And don't be ashamed about it. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, February 25th, 2021. Today is day 24 of the God Bod Challenge. These are going to be my 33 push-ups and sit-ups that I'll be adding to the end of my podcast today. Please excuse the background noise. My wife is making waffles. Waffles! Ooh. Day 24 done.